How much I charge for a
Daytime.
haircut? Allen,
Barber to the stars, homie.
Kill O'Neal,
building, man.
D4L, the Yin Yang
Yeah.
Twins, Lil Scrappy, the
Y'all know
Shot
I'm
Boys,
cutting hair.
Ballin' G, OJ the
All
Juice
around the
Man,
world, man.
Player Circle,
Yeah.
Chingy, ask
Hey.
him, man, I got that $100 haircut, $1 million swag, 50 for the lineup, gotta have a bag, barber to the stars, that's the world known man, why he still in the hood, cause I love giving back, swagging out of Neiman Marcus, then I jumped off in my Jag, no telling how much I done spent with all these Gucci bags. Speaking of the Gucci, yeah, I cut for the Gucci man. And if you seen that hood up there, then you know that's me that's cutting this out. And when I'm on the west, I'm with my partner, shout it low. Cause for the done and that foolish, and that day no video. But for the south side, they know what's happening. Tell them who the boss. May I add, I'm the man, cut Luda braids off for that $100 haircut, $1 million swag, 50 for the lineup, gotta have a bag, barber to the stars, that's the world known man. Why he still in the hood, cause I love giving back. $100 haircut, $1 million swag.
Mike Wilmer.
What's happening? How y'all doing today? This your boy Bobby from Bobby's World, and you're watching Bobby's World at the William. You dig? So today's show, I have on the show none other than the legend himself, the Southern legend, music producer, superstar producer, DJ Toomp. DJ Toomp, man. That's who's coming on the show right now. He's on the way up here right now. But before we get here, I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit. First, I want to say shout out to my boy Mike Will Made It. Second, I want to say big shout out to all the producers, man, that came out to Beats at the Bar. If you guys haven't heard about Beats at the Bar, man, y'all got to make sure y'all go to the website at thewilliam.com, or y'all check it out on Twitch, right here on Twitch, at the William, right here on Twitch. Check out Beats at the Bar, man. It's one of the dopest events, gatherings for music producers, rappers, anything that you do in the music industry, man, like videography, you know what I'm saying, from being a publicist to you know, camera person, managers, and all that kind of stuff, man. So Beats at the Bar, man, is where you want to be at. So shout out to all the up-and-coming producers. Make sure y'all send y'all beats in to @thewilliam.com. All right, send your beats in so your beats can be heard right here live on the show. And at the end of this show, I'm going to play about 5 different beats, about 5 beats from up-and-coming producers. They beats will be heard by major producers like Mike Will Made It, like Sonny Digital, like Zay Tobin. You understand what I'm saying? Just major producers in the game that's reaching back, man, and looking for new talent. So make sure y'all send y'all beats in, man. But y'all know, of course, this is a barber show / entertainment slash educational slash motivational. You know what I mean? All good energy, all good vibes, all good. You know what I mean? A little bit about myself, man. Y'all know I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I've been a barber all my life, man. Since I was 13, a kid, I've been cutting hair, man. Just moving around the world, man, with my clipper bag, doing what I be doing. You know what I'm saying? Hustling, doing what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? I kind of fell in love with being a barber at a very young age, and you know, it was at a very young age, man, that I really knew that this is what I wanted to do, man. And I never stopped, man. I never worked anywhere else in the world, man, in my life, but cut hair. So with that being said, I just want to share a little something about believing in your goals, believing in yourself, believing in your dreams, man, and actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? Working at it, and not listening to the people who say what you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people told me what I can't do, what couldn't be done throughout my journey, man. And, you know, you see all this success on the wall, man. You got so much black, legendary, just legacy, just the culture, man. Just great individuals, man, that did a lot of great things in our culture, man. So I'm just trying to be a part of that as a barber, staying in my lane, doing what I'm doing. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of people know me from being a barber for a lot of different celebrities, guys like Ludacris, guys like Gucci Man, guys like Soulja Boy, Roscoe Dash, the Shop Boys, Shawty Low, Long Live Shawty Low, Young Dolph, you know what I'm saying, Long Live Dolph, and just a lot of different artists around the world. But before that, it was the everyday people in Atlanta that gave me my drive, my energy, you know, that made me want to be creative, you know what I'm saying, and just made me want to just, you know, be the best at what I do, you know what I'm saying, at my craft, you know what I mean? So I just kind of suck that energy in, man, and a lot of people really don't know what their gift is. It's kind of sometimes it take a while for you to find out what it is that you need to be doing or should be doing out here that you love to do, man. But like I said, I was blessed enough to understand that gift at a very young age, man. And I've actually met guys in their 20s and 30s, man, 40s, that picked up the trade, man, and just love it. You know what I'm saying? Picked up the craft and just, you know, and found out that's what they do. And it took that many years. So I'm just basically saying, you know, whatever it is that you got your mindset to do, man, focus on that, believe in that. You know what I'm saying? You work hard at that. You know what I'm saying? You stay on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. If that's what you're really into, man, the more that you do it, the more things gonna happen for you. Cause that's all that happened for me in my career. A lot of barbers look at me and ask me all the time, like, Bobby, how do you get that celebrity clientele? How do these guys know where you at? With all these barbers around the world from different cities, states, and country, how do they find Bobby's World? Well, when you know what you want and you know you got the skill to do it and to get there, it's pretty much a mindset. It's pretty much your drive, driven. You know what I'm saying? So I've always stayed driven. And the trip part is I've been driven from the hip hop community. You know what I'm saying? So when I was working with guys like Shawty Low, I was barbering for him. I would go on the road with Low. I would go to shows with him. I would be at the studio hanging out with him. I'd be at his crib or he'll be at his crib. You know, and I built a relationship with these guys. You know what I'm saying? Once I came one time, man, it's just like, you know, celebrities just like any other person. You know, it's all how you look at them. You know, I always looked at myself as a celebrity. You dig what I'm saying? So I never looked at one individual, man, that they was bigger than me because they have material things that I don't have. But the thing is, a lot of those material things I wasn't chasing. You know what I'm saying? Some people get their drive and their energy off material things, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But God gave me a gift that I took very serious. And with that being said, I never had to chase, you know, I don't know, man. I just never was into the material lifestyle, man. It's just because I was just so embraced by my talent, man. When I was a kid, people used to tell me, man, you that boy, man. You that guy, Bobby. Like, and I know for a fact I wasn't cutting the hair like I cut today, but for the people at that time, you know, they looked at my work, and by me being a kid, a teenager, 13, 14 years old, they was giving me so much props to it instilled in me that I was good at what I'm doing. But I took it upon myself to continue to hone my skills on you know what I'm saying, as a barber. And what I mean by that is I began to be a part of international hair shows like the Brunner Brother Hair Show. I would cut hair, man, at everybody's house, man, in the kitchen. I remember back in Brownlee Courts in Adamville in Atlanta, I would go with one of my homeboys, Tony. His mom named Miss Shirley. I actually be at Miss Shirley's house. And I asked Miss Shirley, can I put my stitching cord up in your house and cut the hair on the back porch? And she would let me do that. And all the guys in the neighborhood, even before that, man, in Sanford, Florida, I was cutting hair like that on the back porch when I first started at 13. And I would cut hair, man. You would catch me in somebody's kitchen, cut living room, outside on the street, and one thing, and one of the most important things that I'm gonna share with y'all is when I realized that giving back meant, when I realized that I can give back with cutting hair, I think it was that. I think it was really like during that time when I realized that my gift was for more than making money and winning hair shows and stuff like that. When I talk about myself, you know what I'm saying? Man, my career, you got to think, I've been a barber from 13 to 47 years old. I've been doing this all my life. So when I know the growth, and when the other people don't know it, from how I had to grow up and the things I had to deal with growing up in Atlanta, you know, like it made me proud, it made my parents proud, it made my peers proud. You know what I'm saying? So when I kind of tear up a little bit about it, I'm only thinking about the blessing, how blessed I am. I'm thinking about, where I could have been. I got a brother that started cutting hair with me, man. Big shout out to my brother Craig. My brother started cutting hair with me and everything. We started at the same time, but somewhere down the road, my brother caught some time. He had to do a few years in prison, but we started together. And I can remember when my brother used to tell me when he was in prison that I did an interview with Double XL magazine, and that magazine floated through the prison. And my brother, I could just remember my brother calling me and reading, because they did a whole write-up about me, man. It was me and Lil Scrappy in Double XL magazine. I think 50 Cent was on the cover of that particular book. But my brother and I started cutting hair together. But he received that Double XL magazine book in prison, and he told me how much it motivated him, man, and just inspired him to know, like, that's his brother, and to be a barber. And we started being barbers together. And then he reading about me in Double XL while he doing time. It motivated him, man. And he was the barber when where he was locked up, and he got a lot of respect for that, for his skill and his talent, and because he just was that type of person, man. But I'm gonna get into the chat though, man. I'm gonna see what y'all chopping it up about. I don't want to get too deep into that, man. Y'all know I'm waiting on my boy DJ Toomp. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what they talking about. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, you enjoyed being at the bar? That's what's happening. Smooth, what's happening, Smooth? What's happening with it? What's happening with it? Yeah, man, it's all love, man. I see what you're saying was that. Yeah, speaking from the heart is what I do when man, I'm doing me. This Bobby's World, man, this is what I do, man. My boy Mike will provide this platform for me to just share my light. You know what I'm saying? So I've been a part of a lot of great things that people would never know about if I didn't have this platform, man. So, I just want y'all to know, man, y'all got to be motivated. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing out here. You know what I'm saying? But I was telling y'all, like, one of the biggest things, man, to me is I learned how to give back as a barber. The same thing that take care of me and help me survive in the world, I can help somebody else by just a haircut, man. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's just a haircut for real. It's just a haircut. But the skill that God gave me is much more than just a haircut to the person that really need it and can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? So for the past 25 years, 25 years, man, I've been doing Hosea Feed the Hungry. I be cracking up when I be talking about something this serious. But I've been doing Hosea Feed the Hungry, cutting hair for people that's homeless and less fortunate. And man, I be trying to tell these stories, but I tear up so bad. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the real reason why I tear up, because when you meet these homeless people, and you meet these people that's like all the way down, you don't never forget. You don't never forget, bro. You'll never forget. I'll never forget. I may not remember their names, but I never forget cutting their hair and having a conversation with them. And I know God always tell me when I speak to these guys, I try to speak great energy. I try to speak motivation into them, man. I try to speak because I know that it could be me on the other end of the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? And I know that people, you know, people fall, things slow down in life where you have minor setbacks and things like that. But if you got somebody that can motivate you and just give you some words of encouragement, man, that's bigger than anything that they can give you, man. So that's instilled in me, man. Every haircut that I do, when it's a free haircut, it's more than me cutting somebody's hair for free. For them, they waiting on the haircut. But for me, I'm waiting on to sit them down and talk to them about how they can get back up and how everything gonna be okay. And I tell them about things I went through in my and things that the challenges that I face. And you just got to keep going, man. So being a barber allows me to be more than a barber, if that make any sense, man. So I talk to a lot of young guys out here, man, about doing the right thing in the streets, doing the right thing with their money, you know, about doing the right thing in what they really want to do, not what they see Lil Baby doing or what Young Thug and them doing, but doing what they want to do, man, because I think especially young black men, I think they're all very, very talented, but a lot of us, it take a little time to channel in on our gifts and our talent, you know what I'm saying? So being a barber allows me to speak that knowledge into these young guys, man, and that's like the biggest thing for me as a barber. I've been a part of a lot of stuff, man, a lot of events, movie sets, video sets, photo shoots with some of the biggest artists in the world, entertainers in the world, athletes in the world. And no, nothing inspired. I mean, that's all well and good, and that's well appreciated. You know what I'm saying? To have that history, and to be able to talk that talk, because I can't talk that talk with confidence if I ain't really live that, man. So when I talk about my times with Steve Harvey, or my times with Luda, or my times around anybody, man, those are real stories. These not stories I read in no book, man. So that's why it's important for me to have this platform. I That's crazy. He gave you more purpose. That's right, man. Big shout out to us that Jax Joey. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a bigger purpose, man. That's why I'm sitting right here, man. And this show is aired all around the world, man. All countries, man. So I'm here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I just want y'all to know, man, that man, y'all gotta go to my YouTube go to my YouTube, Bobby's World ENT. That's Bobby's World ENT. Go to my YouTube, man. There's so much on there to see, man. Throughout the years, I got stuff on there from the '90s, man, early 2000s, man. You know what I'm saying? And all throughout those years, I started something in 2009 called Makeover Atlanta Day. I kind of sponged off Hosea Feed the Hungry. Makeover Atlanta Day was done once a month, every last Sunday of the month when I was able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have I didn't have no financial support. I didn't have no, I just know that God allowed me to make phone calls. People show up, and we're able to help hundreds and hundreds of people every month. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. It really didn't take me no money. Like at my events, man, you get free haircuts, free hairstyles. You get your nails done. You get your braids done. You get free food. You get clothes. And I bring the community together. Everybody who want to be involved, I let them be involved. And I think we need more events like that in our communities, man, because I can tell you this, I never had a bad experience doing charity. Like seriously, the only bad thing that possibly could have happened that I can remember is that I couldn't service everybody. You dig what I'm saying? So And that happens every event that I do when we set up charity events. I just did one with Shaquille O'Neal for Christmas. Big shout out to Shaquille O'Neal, man. We was over in East Point, Georgia, and I provided the barbers and the hairstylists for the event for the kids of the community for Christmas. And Shaq provided all the toys, man. It was just a great day, man. So any type of events like that, man, I I challenge all the barbers, man, to create something in your community. I challenge all the producers, man, and just the viewers, man. I challenge y'all to do something in y'all community. Um, Even if you don't cut hair, man, there's always something that you can do to help somebody that's in need, that's less fortunate, man. So that's my drive. That's what gives me my whole drive. Smooth, that's what's up, man. And you got to keep it going, man. Hey, listen, man, doors open up for you. I can't tell y'all how I ended up doing a movie with Gucci Man. Then I ended up cutting Chris braids off, and this was all around the world on his album cover. Then I get a phone call from Marvin Sapp one year. He wanted me to cut his hair for his album cover, and just from video to video to video, man. I remember just going from Soulja Boy video set to Shawty video set, leaving Shawty video set, going to Ludacris video, leaving Ludacris, going to a Lil Scrappy video, leaving that video, going to Roscoe Dash video, man. Like, and I believe that all of that was given, all those blessings, is because of the heart that I have to give back, and 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 it feels, believe it or not, man, it feels so good to do free haircuts, bro. It feels good, and I know I keep talking about that, but I just want to instill that into y'all, because even if you're not a barber, man, when you take time to help somebody that's in need, help God's children, man, I promise you it come back tenfold, man. Things happen for me, man. Things didn't happen in my life, bro, when I know I needed to make the money today. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather do the free haircuts because it's more important that these people have a different feeling when they leave today from my event than me making this couple $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's more important is easy. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. It's easy. But yeah, man, I just want to encourage y'all, man, to be sure to think about people that's less fortunate, people that's in need, and the people that's around you that you can talk to, that you can motivate, man. Because even though people look like they ain't going through something, everybody going through something. Everybody going through something. Everybody needs somebody they can talk to. Everybody needs little words of encouragement. You know, no matter how you dress it up, no matter what you're driving or where you at in your life, man. You did what I'm saying. So let me just put that in y'all head. We waiting on my boy DJ Toomp. Also, man, right now, y'all go to the store. Y'all go to the store at the William. Go to the store, check out all the merch that we got on there, man. There's a lot of dope stuff on there, man. At thewilliam.com. It's www.atthewilliam.com. And y'all also, y'all follow at Bobby's World INTL on Instagram. And y'all follow at the William and Friends. All right, at the William. That's WXLLXM. All right, WXLLXM at the William and Friends. Big shout out to all the clipper companies too, man. Big shout out to Babyliss. Big shout out to Wall Clippers. Big shout out to Andy Clipper Line. Big shout out to Black Ice. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to all companies that make products, black products, for sure, for sure. You dig what I'm saying? Support black businesses, man. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to black businesses in the hair industry, man, it's so many products out there, y'all. Y'all got to go in those stores, man. Just think about the products that y'all using, man. So many great products out there, man. Support black businesses for sure. All right. What I want to say? Oh, I was telling y'all about Beats at the Bar while we wait on DJ Toomp to pull in. Y'all know the weather's bad here in Atlanta, so it's kind of it's a lot of traffic out there. You know what I'm saying? It's storming out here, but my DJ Toomp, y'all know DJ Toomp. I remember when we first heard T.I., then y'all gonna know who DJ Toomp is. You know what I'm saying? One of the producers in the world, man, a real legend, man. So I'm honored to even have him come into the show, have a sit down with me and get a cut by me. You dig what I'm saying? What else I want to talk about? I want to talk about up and coming producers sending y'all beats in. Y'all send y'all beats in, man. Like, for real. I've had Sunny Digital on the show. I have 30 Rock on the show. I have A Plus on the show. Mike Will Made It on the show. Big Bank Black on the show. And I'm saying like these guys that I'm naming, man, these producers that I'm naming, anybody that's come on this show, bro, is somebody that's doing something in our community that's making noise, man. You dig what I'm saying? And what this platform does is give you guys an opportunity, send y'all beats in for them to be heard by successful producers, people that can get your beats in position to where you really want to be. You dig what I'm saying? So Beats at the Bar, if y'all miss Beats at the Bar, man, just go down. If y'all miss Beats at the Bar, just go to at the William right here, scroll down, check out Beats at the Bar, man, and see what was going on in that room full of great talent. Big shout out to TM88. Big shout out to ATL Jacob. Big shout out to Sunny Digital, man. Those guys was all honored last weekend. And it was just a great event, man. And big shout out to the young producer. I wish I can't think of the young guy name that won the beat battle, man. What Beats at the Bar is, man, for you producers, when you come to this event that Mike Will has put together for you guys, when you come to this event, you're able to cook up a beat in 5 minutes. If you can cook up a beat in 5 minutes, man, you can get in this competition, bro. And I ain't no telling where this gonna take you. You dig what I'm saying, man? So y'all can't miss these events. Y'all stay tuned in, stay tapped in right here at the William WX. Hold on. WXLLXM, man. I be talking so much, man. But yeah, man, I've been a barber all my life, man. All my entire life, man. It's taken me to countless places to meet some of the. Let me give you the story on Steve Harvey real quick. I met Steve Harvey one year at Radio One, and I had my. It was like 2005, six, something like that. And I heard him on the radio here in Atlanta. And I went up to the radio station, man. I waited in the lobby for about at least 2 hours for Steve Harvey, man. He came around the corner. He was like, who somebody out here waiting to cut my hair, want to be my barber? So I stood up and I was like, yeah, what's up, man? I had my photo album at the time because we didn't have Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have nothing. I only had pictures in a photo album. So I always kept a photo album because I've always been big on marketing and advertising myself. You know what I'm saying? As the barber who I knew I was. So first thing Steve Harvey said to me when he came out the room, he was like shaking his head. He like, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You can't cut my hair. So, I just fell out laughing, man. But my whole thing was, it was already a success for me because I was able to get to a guy that I looked up to, who I wanted to service for so many years. I was able to actually get to him and speak to him and let him know that this is my passion, this is what I love, and this is what I want to provide for you. All at the same time, Steve Harvey was wearing hair pieces. At the time, people didn't know nothing about it, but I knew about it. I just didn't know how to do it. So long story short, I didn't get a chance to be a barber. But then I ended up running into Steve Harvey again doing Mega Fest TDJ here in Atlanta, Georgia. And it went from one thing, next thing you know, I'm on stage with Steve Harvey modeling his clothing line. You know what I'm saying? So that confidence, man, of me being a barber allowed me to approach a guy like Steve Harvey, or being the guy that he is, and that same confidence said, you may not cut his hair, but you're gonna do some business with him. You do some things with Steve. So, hey man, y'all go to my YouTube channel, Bobby's World ENT. Check out the video with me and Steve Harvey at the fashion show. Y'all see me doing my thing with Steve Harvey. You dig what I'm saying? I remember one time, I want to talk to y'all about being driven and not listening to no and not listening to. One day I was with Roscoe Dash just at the BET Awards. I think this is BET Awards in LA, 2010, I believe. I believe 2010 BET Awards. And Roscoe Dash. It was his first time ever at the BET Awards performing. So as he was practicing for his show, it was already in my head that not only my client is rocking the most popular haircut in hip hop, I want the world to know that I did it. So I put a little stage presentation for Roscoe Dash like minutes before it was time for him to go on stage. And I can remember that I made this cape that said Roscoe Dash on it in glitter, the same type of glitter stuff I used to put in his haircut to make it shine like that. And I made him a cape, and I ain't show it to him till at that moment. I was like, look, I got this cape for you. I'm gonna put this cape on you on stage before they start rolling the camera, but ET is live. I said, but I'm gonna put this chair on stage and I'm gonna spray your mohawk white. As soon as I get through spraying it, you just jump out the chair I'm gonna snatch the cape off. You jump out the chair and just go into your song. And at the time, that was him and Soulja Boy, all the way turn. So when it actually went live on BET, when it came on, you saw me standing on stage with Roscoe Dash standing behind my work. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't Roscoe's idea. This wasn't the people at Interscope. It wasn't the people at Interscope idea. It was my idea totally. It was my idea to create those looks that I was putting on Roscoe Dash. It was also my idea for me to be on stage with Roscoe Dash so the world could see that I did it. And I'm telling it, I'm sharing that with you out there. It's the same thing with music. It's how bad you really want it. I really want the world to know that I'm Bobby of Bobby's World, the celebrity barber, the real $100 haircut, the barber to the stars. I want the world to know it. So in order for me to do that, I have to go the extra mile, take the extra steps. I got to go outside the box. I can't listen to the naysayers. You dig what I'm saying? They don't know where I'm going. They don't know what's going on at the end of that road for me. You know, I'm in control of that. I'm in control of your destiny and your career, man. So first to the producer, you know what I'm saying? Stay driven. Stay with a positive team of people around you. Stay listening to positive energy. Wake up to positive energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it one thigh, y'all. See what y'all talking about. Yeah, 2010, yeah. That's right, man. Roscoe ran the game, man. You know it. Post global. Yeah, you got, and then even before that, man, working with, you know, when I cut Luda braids off, when I cut Luda braids off like that in 2006, 7, man, it went viral. It went viral before people started talking about things, man. And I actually didn't get the actual video of me cutting it off when I first cut his braids off, but then that right after that, like haircuts just started going across the internet, all across Twitter, like, you know, in the conversations and people just talking about, look at Ludacris' new look, look at the Ludacris new look. So what I did to Ludacris, it's the same thing y'all see. The same thing y'all see Gucci Man rocking that new look that Gucci Man got, that new look that French Montana got, that new look that DJ Khaled got. You dig what I'm saying? When Lil Baby be shaped up and detailed, that's that Bobby's World shit. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all, dog. When I was doing it, like, same thing I was doing to Charlotte Low back then in 05, 04. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing all these guys here, doing all this extra stuff on these guys. And all that came from me being at the Brunner Brother hair shows and just being a part of whatever's going on in the hair industry. I wanted to be a part of it. And whatever's going on with being a barber, I wanted to be there. Any barber competitions, any seminars, I wanted to be there because I wanted my skills to get better. I want companies to know about me now. See, it went from this little boy cutting hair on the back, Stanford, Florida, back with was killed, all the way to this guy that's sitting right here on my own show, produced with my boy Mike Will Made It. You dig what I'm saying? So look at that journey. You dig what I'm saying? It was because of me and my confidence as a barber first that Gucci Man wanted me to be in his movie, The Spot. So when I do, I take one opportunity and I create another opportunity. So yeah, I'm Gucci Man barber for the movie, but I also let Gucci Man know that I can do this acting thing too. You just got to give me a shot at it, big dog. And my boy gave me a shot at it. Big shout out to Gucci Man for real, man, because he gave me a lot of opportunity. He introduced me to a lot of people. He's taken me to a lot of places, and he definitely paid me a lot of money. Big shout out to Gucci Man for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? One, you know what I'm saying? Showed respect of me and my craft from day one. You dig what I'm saying? I've had some celebrity clients that because they're celebrities, you know, they want to talk your prices down. You know what I'm saying? They want to take you on the road with them, but they don't want to pay you. You know what I'm saying? They want to bring you behind the door. When they know you charge $100 for a haircut, they want to bring you behind the door and try to give you 40. I'm gonna go in for that shit. Excuse my language, but I'm going for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I stand on who I am as a barber. I stand on, you know, what other barbers look at me as, because they look at me as a leader. They look at me as a trendsetter. They look at me as a barber legend. You know what I'm saying? I ain't making that shit up. You know, I hear all kind of conversations, man. Standing in Walmart, going to Kroger's, and folks want to take photos and all that. All that, I'm a barber though. You dig what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm sharing it to you like that is it don't matter what your title is. When you believe in yourself and you taking what the average person do in your craft and you taking it to a level where, you know, now everybody, it's like I'm sitting up here by myself. Now I ain't rich. By far I ain't rich. But this gift, I'm rich at heart. I'm rich in my heart. All the things that I done with a pair of clippers, man, ask my mama. Ask her how proud she is. Ask my daddy. Ask my homeboy. Ask my siblings. Ask everybody that know me. You did what I'm saying? So I'm sharing that with you guys because you guys, it don't matter who you are or what you're doing. Be confident in it. Be sure of yourself. That's what you want to be doing. And then take the fuck off. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Knock down doors, man. You're gonna be all in your grill. People look at you sideways. The same people who growed up with you, been around you all these years, they'll look at you quite different. Because you know why? Because you are different. And it's all right to be different. I'm so used to it now, man. You know, people will say, yeah, man, Bobby, Bobby think he all that. Or man, Bobby didn't change, man. Oh, man, I remember you used to cut my hair. Oh, you gonna charge me 100 now? You should cut my hair, man. Life changes, man. The economy has skyrocketed. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own self-made man as a barber. Even before I went to barber college, man, I went to barber school and the barber instructors how I cut hair. And that ain't no lie. I can't make that up. They would sit cameras in front of me, just like this camera sitting in front of me now, at barber college and just film me cutting hair. And it was then when I started seeing, you know, these people can be your friends and your classmates, but when you start, they're gonna start hating. Some of them gonna hate and some of them gonna congratulate. Most of them gonna hate. So you gotta learn how to deal with that when you know you stand alone, when you know you're on a journey of your own. When I say Bobby's world, that's exactly what I mean. When it comes to cutting hair, I'm in my world. That's Bobby's world. That's me. You know? I ain't never had a problem approaching people about my talent and gift. You know what I'm saying? So this for the producers and the barbers. You know, if you're in a room with Mike Will and you're a music producer, you need to get over there to Mike Will and introduce yourself to Mike Will and let Mike Will know what you're doing. If you're in a room at a hair show with Bobby's World there, you should make your way over there and find out what's up with Bobby's World and let Bobby's World know what you got going on. Because there's a possibility that things could change for you in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be confident. You got to be confident and you got to stay confident. With all the hundreds and hundreds of people telling you no, that one person that's telling you can do it, that's that one person who riding with you. That's that one person you need to listen to. If it's just one, you did what I'm saying? So let me see what y'all got going on. And also, at the end of the show, like I said, we're going to be playing beats at the end of the show. We're waiting on DJ Toomp, man. The weather's bad here in Atlanta, man, because I don't mean to talk y'all head off, but I just want to give y'all some game and touch on the things that I've experienced as a barber, man. So, yeah, you learn more by doing. Lofo, what's happening, Lofo? T. Morgan. Everything love, man. Everything love. It's all love, man. A lot of people ask me who cut my hair, man. I've been my own barber, my own billboard since I was 13. I ain't sitting nobody chair to get no haircut. And I all the time, Bobby, let me cut your hair one time. Let me cut. Every picture that you see of me or every video that you see of me, I cut. And I love to say that, even though I be complaining when I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm holding one mirror in this hand. I got a mirror back here on the back wall. And I'm cutting the back of my head like this right here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing designs. And that's actually how I first started cutting hair. Picking up my dad's clippers when I was a kid. And sneaking in the bathroom while he going to work. And I would cut my hair. But my dad whipped back on me one time and caught me. He would always say, don't mess with his stuff when he leave. But he caught me. And man, I'm telling you, I like that. When he caught me, he gonna hit you so quick you don't even know he won't give you one of them quick ones. But he looked at me and my pop was like, you ain't in trouble. He was like, go ahead, keep cutting your hair, but just don't worry about me taking you to the barbershop no more. Cool. He never took me back to the barbershop. I ended up owning my own barbershop. You dig what I'm saying? I ended up traveling around the world with a pair of clippers. Tote my clipper bag, the same thing I used to do when I was a kid. I still tote it now. My clipper box right here. When I'm done on set, close that box up, I'm gone. Somebody stole a whole clipper set out my car, man. I gotta share that with y'all too, man, because there's a lot of hate. You know what I'm saying? When you feeling good about what you're doing and about your craft, man, and you believing in yourself, people see that. People see that shine in your eye. People know that you're happy. When people see you happy and they don't know how to find their happiness, it's easier for them to try to make you sad, make you unhappy, to get on their level. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to hate. You can sit on your behind and hate all day long. But I just did that Christmas event with Shaquille O'Neal this Christmas. I think we did it on the 22nd. The day before Christmas, man, I had a whole box full of, a toolbox full of gold clippers. Gold clippers, man. And I ain't gonna cap, no lie, it was over at least $2,500 worth of clippers. But the thing is, those clippers got stolen the day right before I was about to do this charity event with Shaquille O'Neal, man. So yeah, man, I wanted my clippers, man. I wanted my clippers, man. I was hurt. I ain't gonna lie, man. Somebody stole this out my car. They stole my clippers, man. So I'm thinking like now I gotta figure out, you know, it's the next day event. I can always go buy more tools, but the thing is, it's the next day and the store not open. You know what I'm saying? So I've organized this event for all the barbers and stylists to be there, and I don't have any clippers. But from experiences that I had during barber college, when somebody did that to me, I can remember my barber instructor. Yeah, what's up? I can remember my barber instructor brought me in the office and gave me an example. It gave me an example of, if something like that were to happen, what would you do? And she kind of like played on me to let me know like this will happen in your career. So I knew how to deal with it for this event, man. So I used some of my other friends' tools, and it was a big success for the kids, man. But I ain't gonna talk because my boy that showed up. You dig what I'm saying? None other. Let me reintroduce this guy, man. You dig what I'm saying? I got my beat down low, down low, down low, down low, down. At my top. Hey, man. Real music legend, man. Producer, man, that took this game to a whole nother level, man, and gave us so many hits, dog. I want to introduce y'all to the one and only DJ Toomp. You did. What's up, King? What's up, King? What's up, King? How you doing, man? What's happening? What's happening with it?
Through,
huh? Tell me something good, man.
The setup you got here. I love the case, man.
Hey, man, look, man, I just trying to make it right. So, hey.
Hey, man, I've been an unlicensed barber since I was 12.
Yeah. Hey, man, guess.
Unlicensed,
Hey, man. One thing about it, when you got the gift, you got the gift. You dig what I'm saying? Glad to have you here, though, Toomp.
Yeah, man, glad to be here, bro.
No, love, brother.
Oh, man.
Love.
Hiding all this wicked weather.
Hey, man, you know, we gotta make it do what it do.
Yeah, man, you gotta, roll with the punches, man.
You gotta roll with the punches,
They
man.
coming no matter what.
You dig?
Like them hands of time, bro. They ain't gonna stop swinging.
No, that's real, man. That's
more
real.
than Mayweather, boy.
Man, you better know it. You wanna mic him up? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Oh, man, I throw that on.
What's you drop a little sign to the folks out
Yeah,
there?
man, trying to give them a little game from my point of view, man, and just trying to motivate them, man, and let them know, like, just whatever it is that they into, man. You know what I'm saying? By staying dedicated to that, believing in that, man, and staying in their lane, and although a lot of people around you may be blowing up in their lane, you know what I'm saying? Just stay in yours. It's kind of just trying to give them some game on that.
Yeah, man.
So what's been going on with my boy, man?
Man, shoot, staying busy and staying out the way,
Just say, man.
And that staying out the way term has been like, wow, got some people say it just to say it, but I really stay out the way.
No, that's real. Yeah. So, man, I know you kind of clean up here already.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you might feel a little fuzz if you go in the opposite direction.
I know they probably saying, what he gonna do to Toomp?
Yeah, man.
But nah, man, we're gonna clean them up a little bit, man. We'll shave it down a bit, kind of trying to clean your goatee a little bit.
Yeah, cause that'll work. Cause I was telling the OG, I said, man, I would love to come in and looking like I'm fresh out of Right Street.
Right.
That'd be dope.
Right.
See before, after.
Right.
People love those.
No, that's real.
But yeah, man, the little event came where I was like, oh shit.
You had to get clean on up. Yeah. That's understood.
I was rocking the full beard for a minute during the holidays.
Yeah. You switch up sometime?
Yeah, being Santa Claus, the big uncle,
you got to do that.
Little big brother and all that, man. You still got to make sure people good.
No, that's real, too.
Yeah, man.
That's real, man. What's been going on with you, man? What's happening with you?
Still creating, man. Me and Mike silently working on some stuff together.
You and Mike Will cooking?
Yeah, man. And
yes, sir.
I'm still cooking with folks like, E40. I got a crazy record with him that's about to be released.
Shout out to E40, man.
Yeah.
Man, that boy true one, boy.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man.
And they got the Mount Rushmore project going right now.
Man, is he on the star? Do you got Star Hall of what you call it? Hollywood Star?
You know what?
E40?
Talking about E40?
Yeah.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if they give him one.
Yeah, I think they gonna get a 41,
Yeah,
man.
he deserved it. I'm gonna tell you, I always felt that if 40 was to get into acting, man, he would be an incredible actor.
Nah, for real, bro. Nah, for real.
He got this natural thing, dude. Like, man, you can be on the phone with him, bro, and you would in 5 minutes, man, you would catch up. He'd just give you so much lingo, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all he
would say something so slick,
for real, bro.
and it just rolled off like it don't even be rehearsed, none of that shit written, man. 40 he's a special dude, bro.
He's a special dude, man.
Yes,
special dude. I mean, just looking at him now, man, like he ain't missed a beat, man.
Right, man.
He ain't missed a beat, bro.
Yeah, like we was talking about the whole thing, how he changed his diet. You see, the older we get, man, we got to change a few things up. Man.
Right.
He done trimmed down, man.
Yeah.
You look at them old album covers, man. 40
Yeah.
might have been like 75 pounds heavier.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Yeah,
nah, that's
man.
for real.
Looking good, still married. You gotta love that,
Yeah, gotta love that. That's what
Yeah,
we gotta
man.
do, man. We getting on up there, man.
Oh yeah.
Getting on up there, man.
Yeah,
So
I'm 53, bro. Trying to.
hey, you got me by a few years. You got me by a couple on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on your tail now.
53 with a 15-year-old.
Hey, man.
So I'm a late bloomer when it comes to daddy.
And I'm 47 with a 1-year-old.
Sure enough.
Man,
First one?
bro.
Oh, you're a G.
First one, bro.
Oh my God.
First one, bro.
Sure enough.
My whole world, man. Changed my whole world around.
Yeah, it
bro.
does,
Changed
bro.
everything,
Come on, man. Yeah, when you see that little one,
Right.
like growing up, we already know,
Right.
what happens when you have sex. Okay, you
Right,
created another
right,
human, but
right.
when you actually see that
Yeah.
side of you, like,
Yeah.
I created this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you cry.
Yeah,
I shed tears
I
when
cried.
saw
Yeah,
my
I
daughter.
cried, bro.
was like,
I
oh
cried,
my
bro. I ain't gonna
God.
lie. Sometimes I think about it, man, because like you say, I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah.
So when I think about it, man, I think about, just what I've been missing, and I finally could feel that love, type of love. Have been telling me, my bro's been telling me, female friends been telling me, like, it ain't nothing like it when you have your own. I said, I helped raise my nieces.
I just feel the same way, though. I swear.
Right,
yeah.
bro. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Still now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's 1 year old. She's 17 months. She just went to the doctor yesterday for a 15-month
Bless
checkup.
your girl, too.
The little girl.
Boy,
Beautiful name, Bella, man. Beautiful little
Yeah,
thing,
my
man.
daughter's name Kaden, man.
Beautiful.
She done won like 3 battles, like 15 blasting, like crazy. Grades incredible. She's Junior Miss Commonwealth, then Junior Miss Virginia.
Yeah.
And then this past summer, she was in Orlando. She went up against like 28 girls, man, and now Junior Miss North
I
America.
can't wait, Tom. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
But you know how they say, what? Shotgun time, bro.
Shotgun time. No, you better know that part.
You gotta have that conversation with your little ones, man.
You gotta know that, bro.
I love Queens,
Man, For sure, man.
Yeah,
for sure,
man. That's good, bro.
So look, I'm gonna get into it, man, because you're a very interesting brother, man. That's done a lot of powerful stuff, man. A lot of great things, man. And
Thank you, man.
Put some things out here in the world, man, that a lot of people may not know the face of the things that you've done out here, man.
Right.
So you started. What got you into this music industry, Toomp?
Man, really, the first thing I would say is
I'm just gonna knock that. It's a fuzz off of it.
it's all good.
Like that,
Yeah, more than the industry, man. I was in a love of music, period. Cause like let's say I was about 4 years old, man, and my dad used to sing too. He was in a group or whatnot. So, so we talking about a person.
Is it a known group that we know?
It was the MVPs. Yeah,
Yeah,
they were signed. They were signed to Buddha Records.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it got some records on YouTube right now. They tripped out when I showed them that shit.
For real?
I said, "Pop, you on YouTube?" And I showed the song called "Turning My Heartbeat Up."
Oh, he didn't know he on YouTube.
I put him on game. Yeah, I was like, bro, he had a chance to hear himself.
You did.
Know that the world can hear his music before he passed and whatnot. But
Right.
no, bro, that's but he was singing and whatnot, and everything just really came from there. I could have sworn I put this phone on silent.
Oh, you
But,
good? You good?
But yeah, man, I used to watch them rehearsing the den and whatnot, and started learning about harmony and everything by the time I was 5, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and around that time, that's when I was like, all right, I got an interest in this,
Right.
But I noticed I used to hear music different.
Yeah.
Yeah, certain things I would hear in a song where I say something to somebody like, yo, man, you hear that in the background? They'd be like, no, I don't hear that.
Right.
I'm like, damn, I guess my ears cut a little different. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
I just heard music a different way.
Yeah.
Of course, you learn the words to a song, but I was into the music side too.
Yeah.
But still never knew that I was gonna DJ nor produce.
Yeah.
I just knew I heard it in a different way.
Yeah. You was around about what age around this time?
Shoot, well, we talking about what? Around like between like 7 and maybe 10 years old. What happened? I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, and
You say it was between 10 and 7?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we talking about as being that young, but still not knowing that I knew how to sing or whatnot, but I still didn't know that I was gonna, DJ. I didn't never see nobody spinning new records until I got to the skating rink or whatnot. Or I saw Grandmaster Flash.
Yeah.
But before that, man, it was, you got to think in the 70s and the early 80s, there was nothing to do. It wasn't really no rap or being DJ for a group or nothing. You strictly had to know how to sing or dance.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
late 70s?
yeah, or play some instruments. You know what I mean?
Right.
It wasn't no drum machines or nothing back then. So if you were interested in music, that's what it had to be: either dancing or singing the music or dancing to it. Okay. So I was pop locking, doing a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I used to sing a little bit when I was a kid.
You come from the heart of just the love of.
Yeah, so I was loving
You
music.
was rapping too?
Of course, when Rappers Delight came out, everybody learned the words.
Yeah,
but once I knew how to stay on beat, with I was like, oh shit, everybody could rap. I could rap, but tried being an artist at one point. But that ain't my thing. DJing was really my art,
Yeah. So I seen. Okay, we're gonna move on up to the 80s. Mm-hmm. I did some little research and I was looking over some stuff, and I see that you had a connection with MC Shy D.
Yeah. Peter Jones, that's my guy.
Yeah, man, I was a little boy, man. You know Shy D, I'm from Atlanta, man, so
Shy
D,
so you watched it happen.
Man, come on, man. Shy D, man.
Listen.
And it gotta be,
Listen, man, and that's what's crazy. Because, and I was DJing for Raheem in 86, right? But
Raheem the Dream, shout out Raheem the Dream, man.
Yeah, man, Raheem. That was the first record I produced in 85.
Yeah?
Yeah, Raheem the Dream. You remember that?
God, do I remember that? Do y'all remember that? Raheem the Dream.
I was in 10th grade in Thera High School when I made that beat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to Thera?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Class of 87. Yeah.
That's what's
up.
Doug?
Yeah, okay,
Doug.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So,
I know some good people from Douglas High.
Yeah, man. So, working with Shy D. You went on from working with Shy D to doing some things with Two Live Crew.
Yep. With Poison Clan first.
Poison Clan.
Well, as far as production, I produced a song on New Jack City soundtrack called "Dick in the Dirt." Dick in the Dust.
Yeah.
It's the part when when G Money was riding in the Jeep and he pulled the crack bottle out and was like, yo, this right here make girls go down.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that part. They were playing my music on that part. Yeah. So I did. But of course, I just got my fee, man. I didn't know anything about royalties nor publishing.
Right.
That album sold about maybe 7 million records. The New Jack City soundtrack.
Yeah,
the soundtracks was, was really still the move.
Yeah.
And
still the move.
Yeah, still
but
the
you didn't
move.
know you was too young. You was more put. You
I hadn't read no
heart
books.
in it.
Yeah, I was just doing it for the sport. And honestly, I look at that as going to college, man. I took myself to school.
Yeah.
I graduated.
I
got my diploma, but
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to get in the music business. And honestly, believe it or not, Shy D, the first guy to really take me out of Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Ryan, we used to do shows, around the areas.
Yeah.
But I used to have to go back to school or whatnot after,
Yeah.
If it wasn't on the weekend, I had to be at school. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see what they're talking about on this chat right
What's
now.
up? They say, how did I get the name Toomp? My sister gave me that nickname, man. It's a nickname that'll never leave,
Why she call you Toomp?
Well, she's 5 years older than me, right?
Okay.
And I think about it, when I was like 2 years old, she was just looking at my baby carriage and whatnot and just called me Little Toompy with a Y. It was Toompy with a Y.
Oh, it was Toompy. Oh, that's just one of the
Toompy.
They came out Toomp.
So by the time I got 15, I was like, all right, we gotta take the Y off.
Huh.
So yeah, my sister gave me that name when I was a kid, man. It's a nickname that'll never leave, School kids, school teachers, everybody used to call me Toomp. Yeah, man.
Okay. Had to get
How y'all
this
doing out
microphone
there?
straight.
I might have missed a few people. Let me see
Yeah,
what else they got out.
What y'all got going, man?
Before. Dahlia, they speaking to you.
Up and coming.
She got her fan base, I see.
Yeah, Dahlia. Mm-hmm. What y'all want to ask Toomp? What y'all want to talk to DJ Toomp about, man? Hey Toomp, let's tell him. Let's give him a rundown, Toomp, on some of these hits. Some of these hits that
some bangers that they might be familiar with.
That they gonna be familiar with.
All right, let's say.
Let's give him some of these hits, man.
All right, we'll go back. MC Shy D, the Come and Correct album. Come and Correct in '88, and that song has "Shake It." We did the first Atlanta song on there. My Cadillac, and Shake It was a big record. That record might have lasted like 10 years even after we released it. Yeah,
Shake it, shake
yeah,
it,
'cause
shake
Lakers
it, shake
cheerleaders,
it.
yeah.
Oh, they still riding it though.
Lakers
It
cheerleaders
still
used
come
to
on
rock to
somewhere.
those, to that record. So that was one of the first big ones was Shake It. Who else? Of course, Raheem the Dream, Eliminator. Me and Mike Fresh did that one. I was mostly scratching on that one, but the first Raheem the Dream record, I produced that one by myself at this the studio. And then, as I kept it moving, man. DJ for Poison Clan, but then when I moved back to Atlanta, I got with Lil Jon.
Got with Lil Jon?
And I did the song Shawty Freak a Little Something.
Shawty Freak a Little Sign.
Yeah, and that was around.
Well, y'all hear this, right?
Yeah, that was around 1990. Well, you know what? First, before I got with him, I was with me and Brother Marquise from Two Live Crew.
Yeah, Brother Marquise.
We had put
That's the light skin one, right?
Yeah.
Is he still living?
Yeah, he's still living.
Okay.
Yeah. Marquise.
Shout out to Brother Marquise, man.
Yeah, man. I think he's in fact, I think he's still living here in the city.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
But we did an album together. But then later on, we had our own label.
Yeah.
And I learned a whole lot about publishing then when we was running the company.
Yeah.
And that made me really lock in on my business as far as production. So ended up getting a song on the new Dr. Doolittle soundtrack.
Dr. Doolittle?
Yeah.
Okay. What song was on there?
Man, it was a song that you wouldn't have even played.
For real, bro?
At the end of the album, yeah. But I definitely ate with them, though.
That's it.
Because that album sold like 4 million. So for me handling my business and educating myself around 96, 97, I got the money I was supposed to get, first royalty check and everything. So
that's what's up. How you feel getting that first royalty check?
It was cool, man. But my main thing, when we went to the auction, flipped a few cars, and
you did.
Yeah, man, nice check.
In
fact, they kept coming from there.
They kept coming from there.
Yeah.
Keep going, Toomp. Keep going, Toomp. You did a lot, bro.
After moving around in the city a little bit.
Yeah.
My homeboy named Tremere Morgan, may he rest in peace.
Yeah.
He brought his little cousin by the house named Clifford Harris.
You did.
Which everybody knows is T.I.
Shout out to the boy T.I.
Yeah, so
King.
It's crazy, man. I let him hear some of my beats, and he let me, hear some of his raps.
So around what time was this when you and T.I.?
It was 1997.
In 97.
Yeah.
97.
Right outside my mom's driveway in Ben Hill, man.
So what was that like? What was that first meeting when you seen him? What was that? What was
it
that
was
day like?
He was very confident, man. Little skinny dude walking with his chest out, arms out, But head up. But one thing I noticed, he was a younger dude, but he had an older soul, man. His spirit,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, he's more like he's 10 years younger than me.
You seen all of this by having a conversation with him, or from listening to?
Just by conversing and listening to music, even hearing the stuff he rapped about lyrically.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, dude, know what he's talking about, and the way he putting the words together, his flow was like incredible.
Right.
And that's when he told me, he was like halfway, Atlanta, half New York too, because he's an old man from New York. So
his old man from New York.
So I think that's how he was able to. He paid more attention to a lot of old school hip hop, more than the average kid his age.
Yeah. Okay.
So his flow showed that, just the way he danced over the beats.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, and the beats he was rapping over, it was some shit he produced back then. So
yeah.
Oh,
Tip was doing some producing, making beats when he first kicked it off.
Oh yeah. Tip been banging out. Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy. That's something I never heard.
Yeah, he be on the Phantom, the Tritons and the MPs. Yeah, he get down.
That's what's up, man.
And so I went from doing most of his, Dope Boys in the Trap.
Yeah. Dope Boys in the Trap.
Yeah, man. Heavy Chevys. I can go on and on, man. Motivation. You Don't Know Me.
One of my biggest songs, brother.
Okay.
One of the biggest, man, when that song came out. Hey, man, if you was in Atlanta, Georgia, man, when that song came out, man, if you was in the South, when that song Motivation came, bro.
Right.
Ooh, hey, man, that's all you hearing up and down Memphis Pop, Stewart Avenue. That's all you hearing up and down Bankhead. I mean, that's all you hear.
Oh,
man.
yeah. I'm telling you, one thing about that track, man, I was whistling that melody for like 4 hours, man. I didn't answer the phone nor get around anybody because I was out moving around. But I was like, man, when I get to the studio, I got to lay this shit down.
Yeah.
I didn't have the type of phone that you could just voice record. You know what I might have, I just wasn't technically, inclined to know what feature to go to do that.
Right.
So,
Right.
man, I turned the radio off and everything. But when I got to the Campbellton Road
Yeah.
and got in that studio, dog, that shit came out fire. Motivation,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, just the instrumental. I didn't know what he was gonna put to it, but I knew it was gonna be for Tip for sure.
Yeah. You know it.
Yeah, the minute I put the whistles in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just know it like that.
Yeah.
Toomp, you could just hear it like that.
Yeah, when you work, one thing when you working hands-on with an artist,
Right.
an artist can call you in to produce or to get a track from you or whatnot. But when you are actually in the studio vibing with this person every day and you hearing the conversation between him and his homeboys,
Yeah.
and even just the conversation that we may have, you could build songs based around the energy of that day.
Right.
And that's what plays a major part in the chemistry when certain albums come together.
Yeah.
That's how, even with Kanye, Graduation.
Right.
I was basically like 2 songs from being executive producer because I got 3 records on there, which was Can't Tell Me Nothing,
Yeah.
Good Life, and Big Brother.
Man, salute, man.
But
Toomp,
yeah,
man.
But if I was just coming just to drop beats off or whatnot,
Right.
it would have just been me just dropping beats off. But
Right.
the fact that me and Ye was like in there every day, like started here, that we finished in New York.
Right.
And I had a chance to catch every vibe and really vibe, just vibe out with him. And I could like, oh, you know what? I got a track I'm working on now. I'm gonna play this one tomorrow.
Yeah.
I started lining up tracks that I would play the next day because I'm hearing what his subject matter, and I'm seeing the type of beats that move him or whatnot.
Right.
So sometimes you got to just feel a person out, and that's how it was with Tip. We just started really. He started getting the swing of how I create. Like I'd be just like what we doing now.
Right.
I didn't have the big chair. I used to always say I would put a chair in the house.
Yeah.
But I used to be cutting. I used to cut about 10 heads a week.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So Tip,
you
Big
for
Country,
real,
and
for
the whole
real?
PSC used to come through and get.
You cutting the
fades.
boy out like that?
Yeah. Jeter, everybody used to get fades from me. Yeah.
Man, shout out to the whole Grand Hustle
Yeah,
family,
man. Yeah, I was the
Hustle
barber,
gang,
bro.
man.
I was keeping everybody lined up around there.
Hey, too, man. Hey, that's
Yeah.
crazy because barbers do a whole lot more than just cut hair.
Yeah.
Hey, you showing them.
Oh yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, man.
And, yeah, bro. So that's it's that chemistry, man. So got them T.I. records. What you know about that?
What you know about that?
About my issue with Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones. I wish he would have did a video to that song. It was a beautiful
Yeah.
record. There's a few more, man. So many. It ain't telling how many T.I. records I'm missing out on.
For real? Is it any T.I. and Toomp records that sitting around somewhere?
Hell yeah.
That the world ain't.
Man, let me tell you.
Do you think that these songs, drop these songs right now, they gonna go crazy?
They'll shake the world all over again because, see, they owe to us because we don't
Y'all
play
done
them so
them.
many
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
But man, hell yeah, man. Me and Tip, we just recently did about 9 joints in 4 hours not too long ago. Like,
How's it like now, man? All this history you and Tip got. How is it now when y'all get in the studio?
Man,
Not personal,
honestly,
but how?
No, it's dope.
Like,
It flows because I can.
Is it the same as then,
Man,
or
it's
is
the
it
same,
is it a
bro.
lot better, or what?
It's honestly, it's even better because we know each other like on some sparring shit. You know what I mean? So I just went in there with my computer. He was like, he just hit me out of nowhere, like, "What's up, OG man? Pull up, man. Let's do some shit."
Yeah, you talking about?
And so we started about 9 o'clock. It might have came out there about almost 8 in the morning type shit. We was in there. We went
y'all
crazy.
going in.
Yeah, we went crazy.
Y'all going in.
Yeah. So
No Tip in there like that, man. He ain't in there.
you know what? I say
bullshit.
from like 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, from like 11 to 7.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we went crazy.
Oh yeah.
But what's wild is that I was able to just go through a crazy, like each folder, he just hear something and be like, okay, that's hard, but he'll walk around and say,
already
go to
ready
the next
for
one.
him. He already.
And go, because you got to have your playlist right
Right.
with anybody,
Right,
And when he heard one that jumped out, he'd be like, okay, let me see what that one do. He walk around the room for a minute, he pace around, no pen, no paper. He turn the mic on and go in there and knock some shit out. So yeah, we got like some with hooks and we got some with bars. Like
So-
at least 8 joints we did that night in one night.
I'm actually. That's crazy, man. That's
And not to
crazy.
mention the songs that we did that didn't make trap music, that didn't make the albums. Yeah, we got enough
Oh, y'all got
unreleased songs that may be equivalent to 2 albums, dog, at least.
Think you don't bring them out, man? You think you don't bring this stuff
I
out?
mean, we just got to figure it out,
Just
you
gotta-
know?
yeah,
And that's
yeah.
the thing about
Yeah.
it, and that's where we are now. That was, you're saying how it was.
Mm-hmm.
If the chemistry is still there.
Yeah.
But now, and it was funny that
It's a
I'm gonna
lot
tell
of
you,
business, huh?
and I'm gonna tell you, I mean, he's pretty open, man. The
Yeah.
conversation we had after we did the songs and played them back,
Right.
guess what he said?
What is that?
Shit, Toomp, so now what to do? I said, man, you know what?
Now what to do?
Yeah, what to do now, for real? Should we try to find a label? No. Should we just release this shit on our own? It's almost like,
Okay.
because the game is really in the palm of our hands. We just got to realize it.
Right.
Because, come on, man. Now you can just hit enter and the whole world will hear your album, but you just got to get your rollout together.
Right.
And everybody got to just strategize and just come out with a good marketing and promotion strategy.
Right.
And I still could say movies, man, and movies could set an album up perfect. If you got so I was like, man, if you do an independent movie and attach this soundtrack to it, that'll be the album.
That's
like,
crazy, man.
Let's not just throw an album out like everybody else. Let's attach it to something.
That's a crazy concept.
Yeah.
That's a crazy concept, especially with music
Especially
that
when you
y'all
got
been
a cat like
music
Tip that can
got.
act. Yeah, and he can really act.
Toomp and Tip. Hey, that's a movie anyway.
Yeah.
That's a movie anyway.
That's why I was like, so it's funny that was the question after we recorded. It was like, hey man, what to do with this shit?
That's crazy.
And I was like, bro, you know what? I said years ago I've been looking at you crazy, like nigga, turn this shit to Atlantic. You know what I mean? But ain't nobody really signed.
Right.
Everybody's trying to get out of their contracts right now. Not like it's bad situations at the labels, but a lot of artists had a chance to see what it feels like to be independent and just have some distribution or whatnot.
Right.
The older you get, the more dependent you want to be. You want to be independent. Just do shit on your own, especially once you done learned the ropes and built relationships, man. There's a lot of stuff we can do on our own. You just got to lock in.
I worked with an artist. I was his barber for the project, and I see that you worked on the same project, so we got a little something in common.
Oh yeah.
The boy Ludacris.
Hi, Luda. Yeah, I definitely.
You did.
on
I worked
a few
on.
of his
I did his album cover for Release Therapy.
Oh yeah, what you do?
I did. I cut his hair. All those pictures. That's over the
you
album.
had him right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I cut his braids off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. His new look was on that album that you did. I think you did the song for.
Red Light District.
No. Shut your mouth.
2 miles an hour.
Is
2 miles an hour.
No.
Mouths to feed.
Mouths to Feed. That was on that album.
That's Luda.
Yeah. That was on that album, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, Toomp, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. The game's still fun, man. I just one thing I used to call out a while back, man, before everybody got in trouble. Is like, yo, man, why is so much street shit coming into this game? Like, that's really gonna
Toomp.
make it.
Toomp, you had the street legend.
I know it, but
you got to, and that's a good that you brought that
the
up.
artists
Toomp.
not street legends,
But listen,
man. They're
hold up.
music legends.
But the shit T.I. talked about.
But he's a music legend, not a street legend.
He's not a street legend.
No, he's a music legend. Yeah, and that's why
But
cats.
so do you think? So look how I see it. You did what I'm saying. So what the stuff that he rap about, the whole, the whole image, the whole, you know what I'm saying.
But see, that's the thing,
And
that's what happened. That's what's going on in the game is that we have a whole generation of people who really thought that artists were walking what they talk. No, they were just great at it. Some of, you got artists out there who've experienced a little bit of, dipped and dabbed in the street, especially if, you just got to drive about yourself. You're going to hustle something in your life.
Right.
Period.
Right.
You know what I mean? But,
But we talking about Tip, man. Tip, man. We all know Tip is.
So think about Biggie. Think about Cool G rap and think about all of them.
Okay.
Look, man, them dudes wasn't doing everything that they said.
Now I believe they ain't doing all of
Pop
that.
wasn't doing everything, but they rap it so good. The shit DMX, I could look in his room and just, even Ice Cube. People thought Ice Cube was a straight up gangster because.
Bro, but this the thing. I ain't mean to cut you off. But this the thing. When we think about Ice Cube, DMX, the way that they deliver the music, when they paint these pictures from the videos to the the black hats to the and Ruthless and that's what we gonna get. You gotta understand what I'm saying? There's nobody breaking this down to the kids when they hear when we hear the music.
So you're right, and
what I'm saying?
And actually, you know what? And I would say it's no different than how when we were younger, we were watching wrestling, and we got to a certain age, we realized that shit wasn't real. That it was a big microphone under the mat to make it boom. Whenever they hit, they stomp. It's when they body slam, their legs will always bent. So as you get older, you learn like, oh, this shit ain't real.
Right.
The dudes just on here
Right.
yelling at each other. They got the fake blood packs coming out their mouth. So what I'm saying is somewhere, like you're right. The rappers
No, I
have
get
influenced
exactly
the
what
kids,
you're
but
saying, too.
somewhere the kids got to say, okay, Bruce Lee wasn't really throwing all them people around. Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't shooting all those people, and that rapper really rapped that. Billie Jean, Michael Jackson didn't have no kid that wasn't his son.
Okay.
And he was singing those lyrics.
So you asked. So you said why did all the violence and when all that street shit get into it and all that, right?
Yeah.
So now, today music with the YSLs and the Lucci's, most of the artists have a gang. If they're not a gang, they portray,
Yeah, and they
this
got a
gang
neighborhood.
thing.
They have a community. There's a few things that they have. Yeah,
you know what
you
I'm
could call it. We try not to call it a gang. But
but
they have a clique. They
they
got a
clique.
squad.
We'll call it that. We got a squad. Well, I like that. We'll call it
a squad.
They got squads, but these squads put out certain personas, I guess. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Well, but see, that's the thing. Because one thing we would say is hustlers always ran the world. You know what I mean?
Right.
Before the drug dealers got rich, man, the pimps was getting a lot of money. They were the first ones who was able to afford real mink coats from all the way down to the floor with the pimps.
Right.
Then the hustlers when they start realizing you can get money off heroin and everything else.
Right.
So, and even people in the music business, entertainment business, and even athletes wasn't getting the money that those big time drug dealers were getting back in the 70s and 80s.
Right.
Them dudes were millionaires back then. A lot of athletes wasn't millionaires the way they are now.
Right.
So the hustler have definitely been there, the streets. You know what I mean?
Right.
And even certain labels that was ran, they might have been ex-street guys, but even in Miami, it was a lot of record labels started from, ex-hustlers and whatnot.
Right.
But they didn't bring that into the office. They didn't bring that to
Right.
And I could say it started around like the early 90s is when it started changing, especially when the big thing happened.
Yeah.
with Luke and them and with Death Row.
Yeah.
I witnessed that big fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke had his Miami dudes up here, and them Death Row dudes started trying to give JT a hard time.
JT money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, they were ready, bro, but it was a big fight, and I mean they squashed that.
Yeah.
But that when I even before that, when Ice Cube left NWA, it was a thing in New York called the New Music Seminar.
Yeah.
And Cube had a big fight with people from his hometown, which was the
physical fight.
Yeah. Cube had the lynch mob.
Yeah.
But then Dr. Dre and them had I can't think of the name, but Code 187. It was a group. Damn, that's crazy. I can't think of the name of that group. But it was a little violence in the game back then, Right. But it really wasn't just nobody was getting shot.
Yeah.
You heard about a few fights,
Yeah.
Luke and them got to fight with Run DMC.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a squabble with Rob Bass and them on the road back in the day.
Rob Bass.
Yeah, but we ended up being cool. We still on the tour.
Yeah.
But nobody got shot.
Nobody got shot.
There wasn't a lot of that. But right now, like I'm saying, it's right. You're right. A lot of artists may have their thing, but these kids definitely got to know, like, no, these people ain't really just living this life.
Right. I try to talk to these young guys all the time, man.
Yeah.
And just by me being around Gucci all these years and knowing Shawty Low all them years and, and just knowing, like, I tell them all the time, man, but they ain't trying to go to jail. Like,
right.
No matter what they rapping about, they not trying to go back to jail, bro. They're not trying to die, and they not trying to go back to jail.
Man,
not Jeezy, not Gucci, not T.I., not Luke, none of them.
And see, everybody go through their young stage,
yeah.
man. I'm gonna tell you now, 90% of us men, we go through a stage, especially we don't have kids yet.
Yeah, right.
And
Nah,
we
that's real.
still haven't got a taste of discipline.
Right, right.
Hell yeah, it's a few things we've done as kids, man, where we could have gotten some jail time if we do it in
Hell yeah.
2023, you
Hell
know?
yeah.
As far as how we handled women for a second, you know, there's
Right.
little dudes who was really putting their hands on girls
Nah,
back
real.
then and got
Nah.
away with it.
Nah, it's
Try
real.
that shit in 2023,
Try
bro.
it now. Nah,
Bruh.
No, that's
Listen.
real.
Boy, your career be canceled. You get kicked off the team.
No, that's real.
You know what I mean? Shoot, labels might kick you off now if you're putting your hands on if you do the wrong thing.
Nah, for real.
So it's just yeah, bro. But that influence though, like I say, I would love to see it get cleaned up now because
Yeah,
the
man.
way I feel right now is that radio and labels and A&Rs got these youngins thinking that they either got to have a body
Yeah, bro.
Or be
There
done-
you go.
be done
That's
got
what I'm
shot.
Okay.
or have a hell of a criminal record or some type of street cred in order
Because
to.
it's like they're the ones that's getting signed the most, and it's obvious.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
And I'm like, yo, what the hell is the rapper with some sense, bro? Because
Right.
I know he gonna rap some shit, but
Right.
we got the J. Cole's, and it's sad that we have to keep saying
Right.
J. Cole, Kendrick,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Right
like
now,
a small group of them, man.
man,
it's,
it's
it's,
just,
it's millions of them.
man, you know, you got YB and Cordae and them now. They shining. They starting to get their shine.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of new ones. Like Russ, it's a few of them.
Yeah, Russ,
Man, I can name. It's a few of them who got some shit to say.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they not getting that push.
They getting that push.
You don't hear they shit in
But
the
you said it,
countdown.
though, Toomp. You said it straight up. That's what the record labels are looking for, man.
Yeah.
That's what they looking for, man. Some, and it's sad as fuck, man. I ain't gonna tell you
Man,
no
that
lie.
shit
It's
is
sad
worse,
as fuck,
bro.
man. Cause the shit getting worse and worse and worse, bro.
Yeah.
You get sick and tired of seeing these stories, hearing these stories, man. Going to Instagram, seeing that bull. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's,
And see what and what really aligns with that. And shout out to Gucci. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like what he's done
Yeah.
as far as especially
absolutely.
him changing his life, man. You know, the man
Right.
looked like money.
Right.
Got a beautiful wife.
Right.
Shoot, another beautiful kid on the way.
Right.
But now, as a CEO, as a record executive,
Mm-hmm.
I think Radrick Davis should really get somebody who really knows how to pick and choose artists. Like, he could be the guy to really set the tone off of for what this shit really needs to be.
Right.
Like, hey man, everybody you signing is either right now been shot or they going
Or
to
to
jail
jail.
for something. Like,
Right.
why do you keep signing these type guys? So you really adding to the game, making people feel
Like,
like
this is-
that's what you
like,
got to be.
Yeah, to be a part of
To
1017.
be a part of
Yeah.
1017.
Right.
Like, man, that
Nah,
would be
real
so
shit.
dope if Gucci would to find a great hip hop rapper from the South or Alabama, wherever, who really
Yeah.
got some fly shit to say.
Right.
And not just based around killing nobody on the track.
Man, that's
oh my
crazy
God.
you said that, bro.
He would be the
Yeah.
he could set the tone of what labels should be looking for. But to keep
Right.
reaching in that bag, okay,
He's
another.
a hell of an A&R.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. He's a
And
hell of
people
an
hit
A&R.
me sometimes, be like, yo, Toomp, I got an artist, he hard as hell. Like, what you mean he hard? When you say that,
Yeah.
you know, are you saying he's dope?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
you say if he's hard, what you mean? His lyrics hard?
Is lyrics hard?
I don't want nothing hard.
Or he out here living what he's talking about? Oh,
Yeah,
oh, I
man.
did what you're saying too, Tom.
Yeah, Vince Staples, yep.
What they got going on, man?
He was saying like Nipsey was on Realers on both sides. You're
Mm-hmm.
right. Nipsey talked about a little something, but then he had something to say. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah, Dirks, okay. Yeah, it's cats who rapping.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I like even how 21 is even switching his style up a little
Oh
bit.
man,
Like,
he didn't. He
and he
I
reaching
was
in
just
his
talking about
rap
him yesterday.
bag, man. He reaching in his rap bag.
Oh,
for real, 'cause
we
he
that-
he got some slick ass lines.
You on 21 working?
we supposed to. We
Man, I
communicated.
hid. I already hid.
We
Tom.
communicated,
I
but
hear
it
y'all,
haven't
boy.
happened yet.
21, man. 21, man. Reach out to Toomp, man. You need that. Boy, I swear, how you give you that energy, you give you that vibe, that
Yeah.
energy now, like
Nah,
Tip
that'd
was
be
giving
dope.
us, man.
Yeah,
He
I-
give me that. I feel that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And his sense of growth, bro.
Growth.
Like I thought he was
Yeah,
somebody
man.
totally different, man.
Nah.
I thought the picture that they was painting of him was
Yeah.
somebody totally different.
And that's good that
Mo-
he took time to really go out his way, you know, like even on interviews when you see him.
Right.
And I love reading comments, you know. And when I read them, I was like, okay, yeah, you got cats who feel the same way about 21. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, okay. Because sometimes, like we was just saying earlier, you get caught up into what a rapper is rapping about or how he's delivering.
Right.
Trying to find out, oh, this dude's a real scholar around this bitch. You know what I mean? Got hella sense. But
That's real shit,
yeah,
too.
bro.
And,
That's real
cats
shit,
got,
man.
you know, some
Who
things to put out.
who to you right now that you see how what you saw in T.I. and that all that energy T.I. brought and realness to the music, like who you see that's in the game right now? I already know who you probably gonna say, but who do you see that's bringing that type of
The energy,
yeah.
man. Sometimes when I watch NBA YoungBoy, he remind me of a Young Tip. Man.
For real?
Yeah.
Young
you know,
boy.
people be comparing him to Pac or
Shout
whatnot.
out to Young Boy. Yeah.
But yeah, YoungBoy, I would say, you know, because when you think of Pac and Big, man, they careers were such short-lived careers. They were super short. Like
Super
we
short.
really didn't catch them
Yeah.
from.
Can you
boom to
imagine
boom,
them
you
boys
know,
was
from
right
either-
here today?
Come on, man, them boys would be.
I'm looking at what Jay at today, and I know what Jay was like. You know, from a fan point, I just know how Jay was. It was like Pop Big or Big Pop then Jay.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see what Jay did. Like Jay just like
Can't forget Nas.
can't forget Nas. Hey, big shout out to Nas, man. Hey, can't forget Nas.
Nasir still dropping him and Hit Boy.
What? Yeah,
man, that
it's
shit's crazy, bro.
They be asking me, is Gucci a clone? Man, is Nas a clone? Because this is one brother I know that don't age, man.
Oh, no,
He don't age,
Hey,
man.
Come on, bro.
Nas still like he 19,
and so,
bro.
Yeah, you just gotta
Nah.
keep, man, taking care of yourself and eating right, and
Yeah.
you know, you saw how he is, man. You know,
Yeah.
like we just, all that shit plays a part in your youth, man.
Yeah.
And staying active.
How important is that, man? That
What?
you know the things that
Eating
you
right?
that you eating.
Yeah, bro, that would keep me
You've
going.
been in the game for years and years and years, man.
I
You
stay-
looking good. You looking
Thank you,
healthy,
bro.
man. You know
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying?
Yes, sir.
And,
Thank
and
you.
another thing I wanted to tell you, bro, I was thinking about this while I was driving here, man. You got to be one of the most humble brothers I ever seen, bro, because I done crossed paths with you several times throughout,
Right.
these years, man. And
Right.
it's always a smile. There's always, you got time. You always had time to say what's
yeah,
up, man.
man.
Always, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I appreciate that,
Ain't
man.
gonna lie,
Just that
bro.
humbleness, bro.
Raised by incredible parents, man. My
Yeah.
mom and dad did a great job, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what's up.
Pop, he's on the harder side,
Yeah.
more, street. And then my mom, she's that real forgiving. She was that real forgiving person,
Yeah.
But it's a few people I won't forgive right now.
Right,
You know what
right.
I mean? But it was just that balance, man. It was
Yeah.
a little bit of that.
Right, right. Yeah, man, we
I'm
can get.
happy.
You want to get into some beats? Yeah, we can get
Oh,
into
nah,
some beats.
nah.
We-
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no. We got some.
Oh, we got some?
Yeah, shout out to all the up and coming producers. What we do on the show.
Oh, shit.
We play up and coming producers.
Y'all wanna hear some
man.
beats?
Y'all want to hear some beats, man?
Got some beats on the way.
So what we do, we're gonna play about 5 beats today, and we're kind of like, you just tell me how you feel about these beats,
Dope.
where you think these beats, who you might hear on the beat, or where you, or if any advice that you want to get an
Okay.
up and coming producer.
You know what? That's dope.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Are we ready to play a beat? So we're gonna get into this first beat, man. It's Ajax. It's
West
Ajax,
Side
right?
Boogie goes
Hey,
crazy.
shout out to Ajax.
West Side Boogie.
Hey, make
I
sure
wonder
y'all
who
send
that
y'all
is.
beats in to @thewilliam.com. @thewilliam. That's WXLLXM @thewilliam.com. You up and coming producers. And don't forget about Beats at the Bar. All right, make sure y'all check that out. Now scroll down. and see
Yeah, I
what's
missed the
going on.
one last week, man.
Man, it was dope, man.
I heard it was crazy.
It was dope.
I caught the one before though.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I be hearing the flow. That's real thing.
Going crazy.
That's hard. What y'all think about that? I like the background sound.
So when you hear a beat, do you hear something when you first hear it, or
Oh yeah.
when you cooking up? When you cooking up, do you hear something like already? Do you hear this beat already in your head as you cooking it up, or is it just coming together?
Oh, talking about when I'm creating?
Yeah, when you creating.
Oh man, I really just be freestyling, man, and going, But sometimes, every once in a while, I may have something in my head before I get in front of my machine.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, it's either, I go back and forth. Sometimes I have a melody in my head, but then sometimes I just tap a few buttons.
Yeah.
Or I let a little bit of old school music play just to get a good idea of where I want to go instrument-wise.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that used to be my foundation. Might be some guitars, just different ways I approach it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So just how you was just like humming to the beat, is that how when you and T.I. in the studio, and you cut a beat on, do you like hum to the beat like that and kind of give him an idea on tempos of the hook and stuff like that?
Well, with him, I really it's very rare that I have to do that, cause he catch on.
He catch on.
Yeah, and it's like I say, it's that chemistry. But with artists who I haven't worked with before, I usually I
give them ideas.
Go to humming the flow that I hear that goes with a certain beat. Yeah, because a lot of time when I'm creating it, I be mumbling some type of freestyle shit anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I'm doing a musical track, I might be humming the melody, so like I still be singing a little bit.
Do you like it more working with polished artists, or do you like to create an artist, like bring a new artist out? Like what's more fun?
You know what? It's a little bit of both, man. You know. Yeah, you can build a house from the ground up, or you can catch one and rehab it.
Yeah.
Or you might catch one that just need a new roof, you know?
Yeah.
My whole thing is with a new artist, I like one who's already experienced in the studio.
Yeah, okay.
Who already knows, used to being in the booth.
Yeah, not taking a lot of time to record their verses.
And understanding, knowing his verses, and or if he got paper, he can just do it like a news report and just get the idea and just shoot it. But when you sound like you just reading, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
But then I know people who, there's one female I'm working with named Angel out of Virginia.
Yeah, shout out to Angel,
dope.
man.
Yeah, shout out to Angel. Yeah, my boy Tears.
That's what's up.
She's dope.
Yeah.
So she'll go in there with the lyrics, but when she spit it, you wouldn't think that she was reading it because she catch on so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm banging with some, female artists too.
Big shout out to all the female artists, man, and female producers,
it's a storm
man.
of them.
They
coming through, bro.
They coming, bro.
Shout out to the ladies, man.
Straight up. We're gonna go into another beat, Toomp.
Oh shit, let's go.
We're gonna go into this one right here. Dark Made It beat, man. Let's play that. A big shout out to Ajax, man. I like that beat,
UK
Ajax.
artists as well. Okay.
Shit. Bobby World and DJ Toomp. Yeah. Bobby World and DJ Toomp. Yeah.
You got in it now.
You did. You got that funk in that on it. I like this one.
There's some focus in that. I'm trying to zoom in it. It almost sounds like something familiar, but then it don't. That shit hard.
That's crazy. I like that one, man.
Yeah,
Dark Made It, man. Keep working, man.
That's
Keep
who it is. Dark Made It.
Dark Made It, man. Hey.
That's it hard.
You got the legend right here listening to your beats, man. He's telling you your beats hard, man. So keep cooking. Don't stop. Never give up. Keep cooking and keep sending them beats in, man.
Yeah. Dark Made It.
We're going to go to another one, too. We got another one for you.
Man.
Big shout out to Ajax and big shout out to Dark Made It.
love this shit the way I do, man. Yeah, y'all keep on banging, man. This
Come on, man.
So fun, man.
Post Global. The name of this one right here, behind this beat, is my man Post Global. About this one, too?
Pretty cool. Real laid back.
Real laid back.
Real calm. Yeah.
Perfect time for shaving. I like that one too, man. We just got a couple.
It's crazy because like when you think of beats like with different vibes like that, like all of them have their place on somebody's album. You know, because it might be a hype part of the album, two hype records with great energy, but then it just might lay back, especially if you got the right skit to go into it. Yeah, that'll be like, it's a place for that.
Oh, man, that's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah,
we got another one coming right up. We got two more to go, then we're just going to kind of like see, because I already know which one that's in my head right now that I've been rocking with. We're going to go with this one. Red Drum. Let's play that Red Drum. Let's see what's going on.
Red Drum.
Okay. Hey.
kick. With that attack on that shit hard. That motherfucker punching.
Punch, man.
Nigga like Dolph would have murdered this.
Dolph. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Choose for the road by the state.
Yeah.
Go to cut Spain one day. Go to city, yeah, that's crazy.
Hit my boy Dolph on that, man. Long live Dolph. Long live Flipper, man.
100 for the water steady, 100 for the 100 for the case.
It's 100 for the cut. It's 100 for the fade. It's Toomp in the chest, so you know I'm getting paid.
Okay.
Pop the world, nigga, and you know I'm going out. I gotta get a beat to my homie Young Dog.
Yeah, they like that hard.
Flipper. You know how we live. Hey.
Yeah, I
like that, man.
Yeah, that would have been hard.
I like that. Yeah,
Red Drum.
That's
hard.
Red
Yeah,
Drum,
all y'all
man. Shout out to Red Drum. That's crazy, Drum. Hey, Drum, you going crazy, boy. Hey,
Red Drum.
I've been listening to you, Drum. You going crazy. We finna go right into this one, though. The boy Smooth. Let's see what Smooth cooking up.
Smooth.
Smooth, what's happening?
Been in that 808. I hear you, boy. Gucci.
Gucci. Yeah.
The bells.
Yeah.
We hear them
Yeah.
bells, you think of Gucci,
Yeah.
you know?
Shout out to my brother from another walk.
That shit hard.
Hey, Smooth, that was crazy, Smooth.
Smooth. I hear you, pimp.
Yes, Sirski. Hey.
Yeah, that shit hard.
Okay. Hey, man. That's crazy, Smooth.
Smooth.
That's crazy, Smooth. Shout out to all of y'all, though, man. Ajax, Dark Made It, Post Global, Red Drum, Smooth.
Smooth, yeah.
Dope beats, man. Y'all keep sending y'all beats in to @thewilliam.com. Send your beats in to @thewilliam.com. And make sure you be at Beats at the Bar. If you don't know about Beats at the Bar, look down on your page, man. Check out Beats at the Bar, man. I guarantee you, man, it's listen, if you doing music, you producing music, Beats at the Bar. It's set up for y'all. I promise you that.
Oh, yeah.
I promise you that.
Love what Mike's doing with that, man. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man, that shit was so crazy last week, Toomp, man.
Yeah, I missed it, man.
Man, the boy, TM was in there.
Oh, yeah, Tim
Yeah,
yeah.
Tim 8 was in there. You got the boy ATL Jacob was in there,
Yeah.
and he also honored Sunny Digital, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man.
Yeah, all them
ATL
good
Jacob
dudes
cooked
too,
up right
man.
down on stage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, 5 minutes. He have a 5-minute cook up. You know what I'm saying? So up and coming producers can actually sign up right there on the spot, right there. When they come in, you can sign up. It's only they give a few. I don't know how many it is.
I think his first time doing it when I was there.
Yeah,
It was me and JD and them was there.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit was hard, bro.
Yeah. So now they giving these up and coming producers a shot, like right there on the spot, man.
You know what, man? This could really turn into something else too, man.
Oh yeah.
Once it, because it's building.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I love it, man. That shit was dope. I hate I missed this last one, man. I know that.
Oh, man,
I
you
know it
already
turned out
know.
was
I
crazy, right?
already know you're gonna have you on Front Street on one of these. It might be the next one. I don't know, man, because that's what it's about. Now he's just giving all the producers, man, who've been working like you, just making sure y'all get y'all flowers, bro.
Oh yeah.
One thing about it, man, it's an honor to have you in this chair, man, to be able to just let the people know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? They have to know, man. That's
Yeah,
man. There's there was no T.I. without DJ Toomp, man. And I love the fact that he always let the world know. You know what I'm saying?
He let them know, man.
He let the world know, man. Hey,
And
man.
that matters, bro. That's why I
yeah.
always say, I think a lot of more artists should You know, when they speaking on stuff like shout the producer out, man. You know, that's how
Yeah, man.
people
That's
need
real.
to hear our name. You know,
That's
respect
real.
us, to respect our numbers,
That's
or
real.
even respect our presence.
That's real.
Shit, just think from messing with Tip.
Yeah.
That went from Jeezy to Rick Ross. You know, because they was able to hear the Tip records just to know what I could deliver.
Yeah.
And then it went from one to the other. And once I did Kanye, that's when Jay-Z was like, "Oh my God, let me fuck with Toomp."
Yeah.
Next thing you know, say hello to the bad guy. That was on Gangsta.
Man, how was it
American
working with
Gangsta
Jay-Z,
album. It was dope working with Jay, man. Jay fun dude, man.
You and Jay got that same homeless about y'all though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, Sean Carter. Yeah, good people, man.
That's
yeah,
crazy,
that's my dude.
man.
Yeah, we good people. Yeah.
I ain't Toomp, man. You're a real legend, dog. A real legend, bro.
Yeah, man. So,
And it's just, man.
Thank you, man.
Hey,
And
man.
it's still fun, man. That's the beauty of it, bro. You know,
Still fun
it's
to you?
still fun, bro. I'm still banging out at least about 8 joints a day. 5
You
to
dig.
8. Yeah.
You dig.
But
That's crazy.
so right now, you know, I'm just reaching out a few projects, man. People hit me and they're like, "Hey, man, such looking for something, you know," and they may request a certain field that they're looking for. So I like taking requests too, because sometimes, man, we can just be banging out and shooting at the wrong target or whatnot, you know. So when people give me a little direction of what they're looking for, it makes it a lot easier when I'm creating. So yeah, man, it's still fun, dog. I love this shit.
Man, I love that. I love that you love it, cause I love cutting hair like that, man. Like if I'm growing it, if I'm still growing, and I know it's a lot out here that I still want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That I ain't even touched yet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I feel where you coming from with that.
Yeah,
one, man.
and that's what's funny, man. Even with cutting hair, I still got a love for that. Like sometimes I be on Instagram, I go to one of the
Barber
sites, just barber videos, and I be, man, I'm gonna tell you what be impressing me when I see those Spanish dudes fading without touching the without a guard.
Without a guard,
They just feed it all the way out, and I'm like, man, how do you blend that joint in one stroke like that, bro? Crazy.
Different, man.
So,
Different strands
The
take
hair
different strokes.
too. Yeah,
Different strands, a different type of stroke, man.
Yeah, so
You know what
I've
I'm
seen some impressive cuts, man. But I can tell you do good work though.
Hey, man, it's a blessing, man. You know, I just do just like you, bro. You know,
How long you been cutting?
I mean, I was just telling him I've been cutting since I was 13. Like, it's the only job I ever had in my life.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And working them clippers.
Hands, bro.
Them clippers then took me every place, every journey I done been on. It's been because of those clippers, the gift that God gave me.
There you go. That was about to say,
gift that God
man.
gave me.
Please, man. These youngers definitely need to understand that.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone has a gift, man. Like, yo, some people, you don't realize what your gift is until you go to the service.
Right.
Some people, when they go to jail.
Right.
Some people don't figure it out till they graduate from school. But I figured mine out, like 8th grade. That's when I knew, you know.
Bro, that's what I just
knew.
said. I just told them that, bro. I just told them that about me.
And sometimes I'm guilty
I was
of
13
thinking,
when I first started cutting hair, bro.
But sometimes, but one thing you have to be careful of is everybody's not gonna move how we move at that age.
Everybody gonna
Sometimes
know,
I be expecting kids to do that. I'm like, you know what? Let me not put so much pressure on
That's a
them.
blessing. That's a blessing came upon you.
Yeah.
That you learned and what your talent and skill was at a very young age.
At a young age.
I say the same thing. I think every man have a talent, a gift, a special gift. Every human being.
Yes.
Sometimes you ain't gonna catch it at 12, 13 years old. Something you might catch in your 30s and 40s, man. Might wait till your 50s. You know what I'm saying? You know how you see some actors, we don't see them until they about 50-some years old, and they be big-time actors. Out of nowhere, like, who's this guy? Big time. But he been acting all this, trying to get in the game all his life.
Honestly, and after they get famous, like, let's say if a new actor get famous, let's say this year.
Right.
You'll mess around and see something from 2003. Be like, oh, that's dude.
That's him?
Just like now, I just had to show my lady that Michael B. Jordan was in The Wire.
Yeah, he was in The Wire. Yeah, he was in The Wire. Yeah, he was in The Wire.
When they had the fake money or whatnot.
Yeah, he was in The Wire. Yeah, he was in The Wire. Yeah,
but
he sure was.
People thought he just came out of nowhere. I was like,
no,
I remember dude. And then when I saw him, like, yeah, that's where I remember him from.
He the biggest, he's the biggest thing in movies right now.
And that's the thing about it, bro. When it comes to, you know, so many people want to be in the entertainment business, right? But I'm like, yo, everybody's not gonna be the guy on stage.
Right.
You might be great at being a manager.
Right.
You might be great at being this person's assistant, or you might be great at being this person's manager. But you have a gift to fit somewhere in this equation. Yeah. But everybody can't be a rapper.
Everybody ain't gonna be right here.
Yeah, you might be the DJ. You might end up being the barber.
Right.
Along this.
Right.
He might be the guy,
cameraman.
He might use your tour buses. You know, if you invest your money, you got the tour buses. So he invest. You know, he gonna do business with you.
Right. Got you.
And so it's a long list of gifts, man, that we have, man. The minute we come out of a womb, but like I say, I hate that when you know, everybody, you know, I ain't gonna say everybody, but people got their relatives where you be like, yo, nephew or little cousin, I didn't know how you knew how to draw like that, but they sending you these pictures from jail right along with the letters.
Right.
You be like, yo, if I knew that's what you were doing, I could have been took you away from what you got locked up for.
That's crazy.
But I didn't know you had this gift.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And yeah, man, everybody got it, man.
Everybody
you know,
got
just
it.
got to hone in on it, you know,
Right.
and educate yourself and whatever your gift is, and if it's something that you really are interested in, go get some books on it. You can go on YouTube and pull up things, but go get a book. Please open a book. Get some real knowledge. Read up on it. Educate yourself, you know?
That's real. That's real.
Same thing with production and all this, man. So, yeah, before I sign off, I had to drop them jewels on y'all, man.
Hey,
I appreciate you having me, bro.
Hey, man. Love, man.
Shout out to Pops.
Hey, love, man.
Yeah, man.
The one and only
Hey,
legend, man. Toomp, DJ Toomp, man.
Got me in there.
How can people get in contact with you?
Man, DJ_Toomp, Instagram. Al DJ Toomp Davis on Facebook, you know, and just, you know, I might be out and about. We see
what you want to tell those upcoming producers who beats we just heard?
Upcoming producers, y'all guys, keep on banging. I would say keep banging. I love the low end. Y'all got it mixed, sounding good. But somewhere, try to make some game-changing music. That's what I've been doing, because I can make certain beats in about 5-6 minutes, but now you got to try to make a splash in the pool. You know what I mean? Yeah. So try to make some real game-changing stuff. Something, you know, use that left side of your brain or whatever other side. You know, sometimes approach it a little different, because sometimes you can go in your playlist and you notice things starting to sound alike. So just get risky. You know, reach into other VST. See what happens when you spin your beat backwards. Just get crazy with it. Let's hear something new, man. Get innovative out here. But I love what I'm hearing. But I want to hear some game-changing stuff, though. You know?
Game-changing music. Yeah. All right, y'all hear it from the horse itself, man. The legend, the living legend. Right here, man, without a doubt. The one and only DJ Toomp, man. And we're going to wrap this up, man. This episode of Bobby's World at the Williams. But before, make sure y'all send y'all beats in. Up-and-coming producers. You know, we got a lot of love for y'all, so we set the platform up for y'all. Send those beats in. Do not miss Beats at the Bar. Stay tuned in. Stay tapped in to us right here at The William. That's at WXLLXM. We're going to sign out on this episode. Until next time, Bobby World faded. And Mike World made it. You did.
Peace.
You did. Hey, what's poppin'? It's your man Bobby from Bobby's World. You're watching Bobby's World at the Williams. But check this out. If you want your beats to be heard by some of the biggest artists in the world, some of the biggest A&Rs in the world, even the biggest producers in the world, all you got to do is stitch this video to a 1-minute video of you cooking up your beat. And you'll be heard right here live at Bobby's World at the Williams. Also, don't forget to submit your admission at thewilliams.com. And don't forget to tag at Bobby's World INTL and tag also at The Williams. It's your man Bobby from Bobby's World. You know we live.
Hey, man, I got that $100 haircut, $1 million swag, 50 for the line.